It's so shiny over there. I know it's super cold out in Michigan, but that doesn't mean that it can't be super shiny too. Just sit like this. Just stay like that and block the sun for you guys. No, that's weird. Hey guys, it's Misty and it's time for my February TBR. So this is a look at what I plan on and hope to read during February. I am recording this a couple of days early because I'm going to be out of town when it's supposed to go up, so some of this could possibly change, but here's what I think I'm going to be reading in February. First up, in my last TBR, I said that I was going to start alternating between reading a fairy tale every month and a Jane Austen book every month throughout the year, so that when my events come around it'll be a little less chaotic. And this month is a Jane month, so for my Jane Austen-y book, I'm going to read Confessions of a Jane Austen Addict by Laurie Vera-Rigler. This is a sort of time slip novel about a girl who wakes up in Regency England, so that's always fun. And I've had Laurie in, I think, every Austen event that I've done since the beginning of the blog, and just hadn't read her books yet, so she sent them to me last year, and it's time. Cranberry grape juice, and I'm not going to spill this on the books this time. And next up is our Stack of 5 winner, and because I'm recording this early, voting is still going on, but I think I know who the winner is going to be. Either way, the 3 that are in the lead, I'm reading all of them this month, but I believe the winner is going to be Beauty by Nancy Olin, which is a retelling of Snow White set at an academy, kind of boarding school feel, and honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that this one won. I read excerpts of the beginning of each book to help you guys choose, and I didn't think that this one was the most engaging. And it also isn't the best known book of the stack, so I wasn't really anticipating it winning, but I believe it's going to. So this one is probably going to get a video review for Fairy Tale Fortnight. You guys were curious about this one, and who can blame you? Boarding schools and fairy tales, I'm curious too. The other fairy tales I'm wanting to tackle this month were also in the Stack of 5 video. Brides of Little Rock Island is the only one I don't have in this stack, and that's because I might read a different Margot Lanigan book. I haven't decided yet. I'm also going to try to finish up Sorrow's Knot by Erin Bow and The Girl Who Soared Over Fairyland by Catherine and Valenti. If you followed me for any length of time, you'll know that I put both of these down about October. The Fairyland books I just have to be in the right mood for. They're very whimsical and sometimes a touch overwritten, and if I'm not in the right mood, it'll just drag my pace down and I'll get stalled and won't read anything. So I wasn't in a very whimsical mood last fall, so I put this one down. Sorrow's Knot, on the other hand, is not a whimsical book. It's sort of folklore style, and it's about death, and so because of the reasons that I was in that not happy place, this was just not, I couldn't. I'm feeling like I can, tackle it again now, and I liked what I had read so far. So for those of you who were asking in the Stack of 5 video, I didn't put this down because I didn't like it. I put it down because I couldn't do it. I think I'm ready to try again. Hopefully it won't drag me back into unhappy times, but I like Erin Bow's style, so I am looking forward to getting back into it. And then one last fairy tale book, and that is Ophelia and the Marvelous Boy by Karen Foxley. This one got quite a few votes in the Stack of 5, so I'm glad that you guys are as curious about this as I am. It's a retelling of the Snow Queen, and I love the Snow Queen and want more retellings of it. And there have been more in recent times. Breadcrumbs by Anne Ursu, which I loved. There's this one. There's Cold Spell by Jackson Pierce, and I want to say there are even some more. It was kind of a neglected tale for a while there, and suddenly it's making its way to the forefront. And of course, everybody apparently has seen Frozen except for me, so I know I need to do that, but it just shows how much we actually love this tale and how much room there is to play with it. I'm eager to see how Karen Foxley plays with it, so that is a nice big stack of fairy tales. And March will be much the same, but hopefully it'll be all new ones and ones that aren't out yet. I need to do some heavy requesting, but I want to have a damn good fairy tale fortnight for you guys. I also have a couple review books that I want to get through, plus one by Elizabeth Fama. I was kind of wanting to pick it up in January, so I definitely will read this one. It's sort of dystopian and the whole totalitarian, repressive society. I read the first chapter or so and just really liked it and was kind of eager and curious to see where it was going, so gonna read this one. This one comes out in April, and also coming out in April is Love Letters to the Dead by Ava DeLira, which is being compared to The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is a big part of why I wanted to read it. That's also part of why I'm a little hesitant to read it. As much as I love that book, I don't want this to just be poor man's Perks. I don't want it to just be a knockoff of that. So I'm hoping, and from the early reviews that I've seen, it seems like it's going to stand on its own and be really good. So So I will read it this month and find out. There will be one more book read in February for sure, and that's because it will be the Wednesday YA book club pick. I don't know which book that will be yet though, because on the day I'm recording this, the voting has just gone up, and on the day this goes up, there will still be a few days left to vote. So voting runs through Tuesday, February 4th, and then Wednesday the 5th, the winner will be announced, and it will be one of these 3 books. I was feeling some fantasy books, and Liz let me pick this month, so it's gonna be one of these. Sisters Read, The Last Dragon Slayer, and Unspoken. They all sound really good. Liz posted the first sentence of each, and they were all good for sentences, and they've been on my shelves for far too long, and Liz's as well, so it's up to you guys which one we read. If you want to have a say in it, go vote, and if you want to read the winner along with us, you're absolutely welcome to. That's the Wednesday YA Book Club. So whichever one of those books wins, there will be things throughout the month about it. We'll have a Twitter chat, and I'll probably post an excerpt for you guys, and just whatever, something every Wednesday. But anyway, for now, that is the plan for February. It might possibly change, but I think I'm going to try to stick to it, and even though it's a very big stack, I'm going to try to get through it all, even though it is the shortest month. So wish me luck. Let me know what you think of the books in the comments, and what you're planning on reading for February. And as always, thanks for watching and happy reading.